Hello, welcome to a Far Cry New Dawn video. I've done a couple of comparison videos and look-see videos for this game, and since I'm in between releases of games that are worthy of me videoing, I decided to take a look at this game and restart it all over again, since I haven't done that another time in quite a while, and my character is extremely strong in the current game if you've seen some of my videos, and I can just sort of wander around and use my assault rifle and take out everybody. I've forgotten a lot about what this game did, so I figured you might like to follow along of what it is like when you start a new game, or if you have a game and you want to start it again, what it's going to look like. So I have my game, and I'm fixing to start the new game, which will overwrite the existing game. And the first thing it's going to do is ask me if I want to be the guy or the girl. I am going to be the guy or the woman. So I'm going to be the woman in this one, just so I can tell the difference between the two games, so that I can get a quick look as to whether I am playing the new game or the old game. It's worth it to recommend that you also make a backup of your save. Depending upon your platform is where you will find your saves. If you want to know where the save game is for Steam on the PC, please drop me a comment and I'll either make a video or just simply answer you and let you know where that's at. But I found that directory. It's not that hard to find, and then I simply made a copy of my current game so that this new game will overwrite it. But I wanted to make sure that it recognized that I had such a game starting, and we'll go from there. We're going to make it as hard as possible. It also recognizes that I had a save game. It's going to overwrite it. Some people have made comments about this being a little bit of a misleading sentence that they give you down below. It says you'll keep your prestige items, perk points, and materials bought with Far Cry credits. What that means is not that you'll keep those items from the previous game. You will keep those items only if you purchase them. I did purchase a couple of packs and DLCs, so it turns out when I start this game, I have a little bit of what I had acquired. I do not have everything that I had found, built, acquired, etc. And from a perk point standpoint, if you're used to this game, you'll if not, you'll know what perk points are. If not, you'll find out very quickly watching these videos. So I didn't purchase any perk points, so I started out with 0 perk points. But we'll see. They'll begin again. This is just going through the very beginning of the game. I am going to fast forward through all of the cutscenes. You're welcome to watch those if you like. So this is where we're at, a big blow up, and we're heading forward into it, and here we go. We start out being in this train. And our first objective in this game is to escape the train. Again, we'll just sort of skip forward to crawling from the wreckage is our first story.
I thought it was dead.
We have nothing. We need to get out of the train and get to our exit point.
This way, Barnes. Stick with the captain.
Cut our losses and run. We'll be fine.
Let's follow through as we make it actually out of this beginning. Again, this is a scavenger game as well. Make sure you scavenge around. Reading things, scavenging items. You can't use them right now, but you'll get to that in a little bit, and then future as well.
Whoever you are on that train, listen up. This is Highwayman territory.
It's giving me some knowledge over there as to what's been unlocked and the things that I purchased the DLCs.
God, there's a sandstorm coming. We're in big trouble if we get caught in that. We need to keep moving.
So again, we're just looting so that when we do get to a point of being able to use this loot for better purposes, we will. And they're following me. We are just basically crawling around here.
Bad idea. Stay close, Barnes.
Yeah. You're all right. Hang in there. Not done yet. Stay together.
Keep looking.
We have our first weapon, which is a branch, not very useful.
Should be usable Possible stuff in all this wreckage. Keep an eye out. See if you can string something useful together.
We'll head through this train car.
Are you two problem makers?
Problem what? I don't understand.
We can revive someone, have them help us out.
That was close. Thanks,
Are
guys.
you fucking problem makers?
I don't know what
Also got our first aid kit.
Answer the fucking question. Not a problem maker.
And we get a gun
You piece of shit problem maker.
and a shield. This is one of 3 places at this beginning where you get the gun. Pick up some bullets.
Fuck your stupid train. This is what you get for fucking with.
Hey, you, do something. Captain.
Here's another place you could get a gun, but we'll just get ammos.
Better find
So again, if you don't find the first gun, we'll find the second one. The shield come back, but somebody else pick it up. Somebody else picked up our shield. Not nice of them. Obviously, we need to get in that direction.
Let's keep moving. We gotta save. The sooner we find everyone, the better.
My God, the highwaymen are everywhere. I really think we should get out of here.
Stay calm.
Third place for the gun if you didn't get it in one of the other 2
There's gotta
places.
be room.
Idiots. Come in here like they own the place. We own the place.
Quick takedown. More loot. A little bit better stick to melee weapons with. Get back to our pistol. But right here now you have a choice.
So much good
You can
shit.
stay and fight.
In Hope County, we should go to
Well, what I just find to do is just get the heck out of Dodge.
That's the armory car. I want a bigger gun.
Went the wrong way, my bad. If someone will revive us. Yes, they will. That being said, use our only med kit. And as I said, let's just get out of Dodge. I'm taking the wrong turn, we've been better off.
Rush, it's Carmina. Rush, if you're alive, head to the river. You can follow the river to Hope County.
Carmina's alive. You heard the lady. Let's get to the river.
So we just basically sprinted through there rather than have the fight. A little bit better sprinting and aiming, we would have made it through. Gets us to a cutscene where we've ended to the cliff.
Watch out! Barnes!
And we have a little encounter and we end up in the water, just so you know. And that was part of the cutscene that I left out. We found our first friend. She's going to pull us out of the water and lead us to Hope.
Hey, wake up, wake up. I recognize you from the train. You're Captain.
So now to find Hope,
Come on.
finish
We
our
just need
first
to follow
tale.
the river to get to Hope County.
And you will notice that we don't have any weapons again. So that weapons that we found were only useful in that first battle.
They must have seen the train coming.
We'll do a little bit of harvesting along the way. Learn some maneuvers. There is a door in front of us. Kick it open.
Said it was their house now. And we could either leave willingly, or they'd burn it down with us inside. My dad tried to fight, so they took him. Then they took the house. My mom and I were forced
You need
to
to
start
head
over.
into this
on our
little
own.
hut over here.
We weren't their only victims. But my mom
Maybe it's the
managed to
next
bring
hut.
survivors together, and we all tried to build a place where we could sleep.
A little scavenging here. And we'll continue to head downstream. I always feel bad about picking the plants. We will need them in the future for some of our... Having a stick is good for you. Pick up some additional handgun ammo. Anyway, I feel bad about picking some of the plants because there's always bees or butterflies hanging around and you can scare them away. There's some hummingbirds. But you'll find more flowers later.
I passed through that old mine when I left to get help. There's a workbench inside. You can use it to build a weapon. Rush was supposed to be the final piece so that we could finally fight back. But now, we're worse off than we were.
So, if this is your first time through the game and you haven't done any other ELCs or other
I'll figure out a way
processes,
to make this right.
make sure you scavenge so you can have what you need to build your first weapon. Once we have our first weapon, there's some more supplies to scavenge in that tree, but we'll get to that in a minute.
There's that workbench I told you about. Rush said you were resourceful, so let's build something.
There we go. Let's continue scavenging before we get to the workbench. Pick up some ammo. She's following us around. Okay, let's go check out our first aid kit's always useful. And here's our first workbench.
You can use benches like this to build makeshift
You
weapons
notice you
and
can't
refill
really do
ammo.
too much
Take a look.
except for weapons.
Nice going. That'll be enough to craft a weapon for sure.
We'll craft the weapon.
Holy shit, is that some kind of saw launcher? That's amazing. Man, those highwaymen are in.
Actually a fairly useful weapon.
Now we're ready to attack the bridge.
Quickly replace it with some of the more powerful weapons, but this one does a good job at the beginning of this game. I think we have scavenged everything that we can. We want to go ahead and practice with our weapon. Grab some more supplies. Now we want to head across the bridge to get to Hope. One nice thing about the saw launcher is it does indeed bounce off of objects, including bodies.
God damn it! You breathe the stuff that it.
So we get two with one shot. Pretty neat, eh?
Gotta count my lucky stars.
And she'll take the gun rather than let us have the pistol. But it's okay, we can only kill. Well, yeah, this. So now comes our first battle. We need to get across the bridge. And this is our first bandit camp. So like take them out from long range rather than get involved with them head up. Assault launchers are a pretty neat weapon after all. Here they come.
How'd they see me? I gotta change spots.
Okay. Still exposed up there now. They're coming. Get back.
Shit, I got spotted! Ain't your time yet, lady. I'm moving, cover me! I'm going down! Move it!
We got the sniper that was up there.
Can't stay here!
I mean, we got to go just a few. We got the sniper with most of the trouble. Got some more ammo.
I'm moving, cover me!
We got another health pack.
All right, the way's clear. There's the tunnel up ahead. Let's go home. I've been through worse.
So it looks like we got them all, so let's go ahead and just loot what's around. There's the med kit I was looking for. Not that we really need it. We pretty much got enough. And now we make it into
Come on.
we've made it to Hope, which is Prosperity. It's our first town that we have as our base of activity.
Oh, Carmina! Oh, thank God.
We rescued the prodigal garter. A few things to do here before we head out on our own and call this video a wrap. Meet with mom and daughter. And we begin our talking to people.
So, this is it. Home. Mom's right. The two of us can work together to build this place back up. Yeah, okay. Listen. Grab a change of clothes before you go talk to Mom. And hey, I got your back from here on out. Let's get to work.
Whatever else happens, I'm
Pick up
glad
our
Carmina made
outfit,
it back.
customize it. Other things we want to do here as well. Get some background information. Pick up even more duct tape. We get a side mission.
So much work to do. How will we ever get Prosperity into some kind of shape?
Haven't done that.
Fucking
Go ahead
sunburn
and
on my
set our
belly's
outfit.
flaking like a date.
Choose an outfit for a starting point. Customize a little bit. Who wants a hat when you can have sunglasses? Choose a hairstyle. That is the best shirt to start with. It's hot out here in Hope, so who needs a heavy jacket right now? Oh, we'll keep with those wraps. So we're ready to go.
Let's get to work. My name is Kim. I guess you could say I run things around here. We don't have the help we thought we'd have. We've got to get to work and do it ourselves. Let me show you how things work around here.
Folks around here are fighters.
And this is Prosperity. If we're gonna have a fighting chance against the Highwaymen, the first thing we've got to do is get this place up and running.
This gives you your first set of assignments,
have
know what's
several
going on
facilities
around
to
it.
make
There's
Prosperity
a little
thrive.
bit of facilities here
These are the
available in
places where
Prosperity,
you can
not a
craft
whole
weapons
lot.
and vehicles.
A couple of
Cultivate
people we need
plants
to
for
find.
health, many other things.
Oh, they can endure just about anything.
This is Hope County. In order to get the most out of our facilities, we need ethanol to upgrade them. Your map shows the Highwaymen outposts, where they store the ethanol they stole from us. Secure these locations to get what we need. And here's where you can find specialists. People with the
Some of our
expertise
first
to
assignments,
really
we
give
get the
us a fighting
specialists to
chance
come
against
to
twins.
Prosperity
Bring
so
them
we can
home,
have
they'll
more
make Prosperity and you stronger. But without
shops.
Thomas Rush, none of this is gonna work. He's
An
built up
ability to
settlements
craft new
before.
and better
Without
weapons,
his
better
knowledge,
health kits,
we
etc.
won't be able to take Prosperity to the next level. Lately, the twins are sending a lot of prisoners to the coal mine. I'd start looking there. So that's it. We rescue Rush, find people who can run the facilities, and bring them enough ethanol to maximize what we can craft. If you can help us, we'll do everything we can to help you.
So much food for thought. You're lucky to be alive after that crash.
We sort of cleared out this area. Last two things we want to talk about as far as starting new is to head over here to our workbench. What kind of weapons you can take care of. Let's get more ammo. You can trade your loot in, get combat supplies if you have crafting materials to buy them. Typically you just have the rank 1 weapons. We're going to stick with the pistol of the rank 1 weapon. And since I bought some DLCs and did some other activities in my initial game, I do have a few additional things floating around. Again, we can only carry 1 weapon right now, and the pistol. And a melee weapon. And of the choices of what I have sitting out here that I purchased or acquired, I have this submachine gun as back down to submachine gun. Put where the shotgun was. The other things don't really want to start out with the shotgun. This is not a bad shotgun to have to begin with, but let's go ahead with the submachine gun, a bit more useful for what we're trying to do to begin with. I have a sniper rifle. Again, I have a sniper rifle and a light machine gun. But being able to be able to carry 1, I'm going to stick with a submachine gun. And so what we want to do is go ahead and head out into battle. We also have the ability to have someone from the roster join us. Right now all we have is, there she is Carmina, who we pulled in with us from the outside, so she'll follow along to begin with. We're going to try to go ahead and get a hold of Gina and also Timber at the very beginning of this, because they're my 2 favorite scouts to have around with me. A quick look at the map. And what we want to try to do is head towards Boone to begin with. And along the way down this pathway, there happens to be our very first, I think it's possibly this barn, but there might be a barn hidden in here that we're going to go ahead and take care of our first little battle and get ourselves some perk points, because as you can see, we have no perk points, and what we really want to get is carrying a 3rd weapon and carrying a 4th weapon, as well as some of the other ones along the way. But again, getting a place to carry 3 weapons and a handgun is going to be quite useful to us, and we can add some of the other perks along the way.
Let's say we get to work.
And then we want to go ahead and take care of our first camp and get some ethanol and to upgrade some of this. We'll do that by grabbing a car or a vehicle in the garage, or just walk. You can drive, you can construct any of the level 1 ones. However, I've also got a few of the advanced ones that I had gotten as far as DLC and other acquires. We'll probably head around in the Hulk off-road vehicle for a while, because Carmina can go ahead and use the shotgun on the back. So that's where we're at, and we'll head out of here, which happens to be over here, and take care of the first little side quest to get ourselves some perk points here in just a little while. So stay tuned as we get through the beginning of this game. Oh, one last thing that we want to do too along the way There's another way to get perk points is up here, and you don't have to actually assign them, is challenges. So it's a good way to get perk points to start out with some of these initial challenges. So we're going to go ahead and go through our beginner guns and weapons and get some of these pretty easy to take care of and build up our perk points pretty quickly. So we're going to go out with the handgun and get some perk points, go back and get a regular SMG, and go on from there, as the saying goes. So stay tuned as we try to take care of this and get ourselves strengthened up. Anything you want to see in this game, drop me a note and we will head out to find it. Thanks for watching.